Hello, welcome. My name is Jocko, and today I'm going to talk about why we need to keep the government shut down. I don't know anybody that this is hurting. Matter of fact, this would probably help us all if we keep it shut down for a long time. And one of the best things about the shutdown is the blue skies. Now, if you don't know what I'm talking about, when they shut down the USAID program in February, we went like 7 to 10 days with no chemtrails in the country, and they started up again on February 13th because they were able to take that money and funnel it through another channel because the people that were closing that down had no idea what they were all shutting down. And so that was the bluest skies I've seen in 20 years, was back in February, and apparently right now we have the same situation going on. Government is shut down and the chemtrails have stopped, which means your tax dollars have been paying to poison you and everything else on the planet from the air, which you can't defend against. So that's wonderful, and this is amazing, and we need to make sure everyone is beware of this. Look at the sky. It's been cloudy here. I just heard this a couple days ago, and we've been in rain. And usually the rain will go over fast because they're manipulating it all the time. And now we finally got it to sit. And I heard Salt Lake just got record rain. So the Rockies just got normal precipitation because usually it's taken and put other places. And if you don't know about that, you just look into geoengineering. You can go to geoengineeringwatch.org, amazing website. All the facts and proof you need if you're still doubtful and you aren't paying attention to your own skies. And I mean, if you're 40, 50 years or older, you have had a good portion of your life without them. So just pay attention. Another good thing about the government shutdown is a lot of things. One is our government doesn't work for the people anymore. They work for their donors. And their donors' interests are the people's interest. So shut that shit down. Maybe we can actually stop increasing the debt, which means we could slow down inflation, which would only help the people. The government shutting down is the best thing for the people. It's the worst thing for the oligarchy, but it's the best thing for the people. So keep the shutdown going. I don't want it to stop, and I don't want chemtrails to start up again. Us, humans, and every other living thing here will be able to breathe fresh air for as long as this lasts. And that is worth it. No matter what pains may come from having the government shut down, the fact that we're stopping chemtrails through it means the people need to speak up and say that they don't want the government to reopen for a while. Like the next fucking year. Will it really impact us that much? Because what does the trillions of dollars they're spending a year do for us? I'm sorry, this is all bullshit. But anyway, thanks for watching this. And just enjoy the blue skies, because as soon as that government reopens, I'm sure they'll start up again. And this was just amazing, because this is how I learned about it this time. And I've never seen a politician just say the quiet part out loud. But Thomas Massie, you are the closest thing to a representative of the people that we have in government. I'd say the next closest thing would have maybe been Ron Paul, but goddamn, thank you, Thomas Massie. And here's his tweet. See if I can. Here we go. Pull me off of there. There it goes. Best thing about government shutdowns? No chemtrails. And then he has a beautiful picture, and I'm sure that's in the Appalachians where he lives. Look at that. Wow. You notice how there's not these long trails going across the sky from one side to the other? Or the ones that have thinned out for an hour or two? And there's not just like a thin haze making the sky not so blue, a little milky. Yeah, it's interesting, huh? Well, to all those doubters that chemtrails aren't real, wake the fuck up, because we need to get back to this on a regular basis. So, thanks for tuning in. Like I said, this is great news. We need to keep this government shut down for a while until it actually starts to affect us, and I think that might take a while. Because remember, the government always chooses what they shut down. They've been shutting down for president after president. but they always shut down different parts of the government. I remember the first time they ever shut down national parks was under Obama, and then there was a gate. There was an entrance that didn't have a gate. They put in a gate, and they had armed fucking military at all the entrances to Yellowstone during the Obama shutdown. Never had they shut down the parks during a shutdown before. So yeah, it's all fucking bullshit. So anyway, this is a great thing, and hopefully this continues. And thanks for tuning in and watching. And send me a like if you liked it, or comment if you agree or disagree. And have a wonderful day, and enjoy the blue skies if you can see them.